Yo, what's up guys? It's Vader and I'm back with the review on the Shadow Predator from Predator 2, also known as Snake. And yeah, this guy, like I mentioned in the previous video, this guy I bought used. So it's basically an older figure from like about 2011, I think this one came out. So yeah, he is pretty old. Just give you guys a look at the box art real quick. Really nice homage to the older styled boxes where you have to actually build them up. I think they did the same box art style with their Guardian Predator if I remember correctly. But yeah, this is just awesome to look at. You could actually leave it like that, like have it in like a shelf and like have them posed next to the box, because the like reflective stuff actually goes well, and it's actually got like little light electricity as if he's like mid cloak or something. It's really well done. And obviously you take it around the side as well. I wish they did more boxes like this for the Predators. And obviously you've got the different styles here, the closed mandible look and the opened mandible look. So it's a really nice designed box. Gets the job done in my opinion. And you've got the Sideshow exclusive logo up there. And then obviously once you take the clamshell off, you're just basically greeted with this, which is basically an inlay of obviously the figure, the different hands, these accessories, and a Lost Tribe skull. And obviously you turn it round and you have a picture of the actual skull there, and obviously the people that worked on it. So yeah, I really do like these style boxes for the Predators. I hope they actually do continue these for the upcoming releases of the Jungle Hunter and the Feral Predator. Not sure if I'm going to get the Feral Predator, but I really want to get the Jungle Predator so that I can do a little modification with the helmet on it, if they don't actually fix it, but I hope they do. So yeah, we'll get a look at the figure now. And before I take a look at the figure, I will show you guys the accessories that it comes with, as I usually do in these review videos. So we have the Lost Tribe alien skull, and this thing is just painted beautifully. It's even got like a little shine of like gloss to it as well. It's really nicely done. Little chippage there in the eyebrow part there, but like I mentioned, I can forgive it because it is an older figure and I did buy this used. And little cool detail there, it looks like a plasma caster bolts actually hit it in the head, and that's probably what's killed it. But yeah, the rest of the, if I remember correctly, the rest of the Lost Tribe, except from the Elder and the City Hunter, came with a little trophy skull that's like this. But I do remember, I think it was the older City Hunter basically came with like a xenomorph skull. I think so, I'm not really 100% sure, but I do remember seeing like a kind of skull for that one. I think it was like for the Battle Damage City Hunter that came with a xenomorph trophy. So that's pretty cool to have. So now we'll move on to the actual accessories of the actual Predator now. So we've got the closed mandible set, open mandible set here. So you can basically have them with the mandibles opened or have them closed. Me personally, I actually think this figure looks better with them closed, but it's all depends on your preference. And I really do like the look of the hands that you get with this one. He has some really long fucking nails. and they're sculpted beautifully as well, like the texture and like the gloss to give it that slimy look is really well done. I hope it's actually picking up well on camera, but yeah, it's like a kind of like a gloss look to it. It's really well done. I really do miss the old style Predator bodies, but I wish they would go back to the kinds of bodies, but like modernise them with like the paint apps that they've obviously done with the new ones. Obviously we've got a fisted hand here, really nicely detailed as well. If my camera would focus, there we go. I'm actually missing a hand, and I think it's the hand for holding his spear, and this hand is for using his smart disc. You basically get the same hands, except from I think it's this one with the City Hunter. You don't basically get this one, or it might be this one, because this one just looks more menacing looking. And then obviously you've got the smart disc there, which opens in the other mandible, and you can actually fit the smart disc on his belt part of his leg guards. And then obviously you've got the Elder Sword here as well. I wish this was die cast. It's just made of like plastic, but it's really flimsy plastic, but it has some really nice detail work on it. You've obviously got the wrap that he's used to wrap it up with like the little bone on there as well. And it's obviously sculpted in kind of like a gunmetal kind of look as well. Really nicely sculpted as well. Now on to the actual Feast Raisons, which is the actual Predator himself. Oh, before we go on to the actual figure as well, I want to actually have someone here as well. This is the NECA Shadow Predator / Snake Predator, and you can kind of see the difference in quality right away. However, I do think the NECA one is a lot more accurate in the face department. I really don't like the closed mandible look, but it's better than the open mandible look. I'll give you guys a look at the NECA one here real quick. I really do like the NECA one more. I think it's more accurate to how he looks in the film. He's even got the shorter dreads as well. The Hot Toys one doesn't. It's just like they've got like a classic Predator head and just like stuck the dreads on him without actually looking at the film. And I know he was only in the film for like a couple of seconds, but NECA has always done that with like these Predators where they've like, so you can see here where they've like made the dreads accurate to how the actual Predator had them. So that's the NECA Predator there. Now we can finally look at the Hot Toys version of Shadow Predator / Snake Predator, and oh boy, he is amazing to look at. The detail on the actual sculpt of the body is really nice. It's got that little gloss finish on it as well, and the netting as well is really popping. And obviously you've got his leg guards there as well. It's just basically like kind of like a Predator 2, but with added parts like most of the Lost Hunters were. And I eventually got that part of that armour part back on. I had to actually glue the strap on it. It was a nightmare to get on it. I like the bandages more on the Hot Toys one than the NECA one though. You've got like little details there of like the rope that he would obviously use to tie those cloth parts on his arms. obviously you've got his trophies there leading up to his trophy necklace, and this is actually real fur, which is really cool, and it actually goes all the way over here as well. And like I mentioned as well, because I got this used, I had actually looked at this part in particular because this is all pleather, and you can see it's actually basically deteriorated over time. I was actually glad that the seller mentioned that to me about it, because I actually had little parts on it, but when I got it out the box they started peeling away straight away. And the dreads, I really do plan on repainting the dreads as well. Just basically freshen him up, make him look as if he's like brand new instead of like a used Predator. So I'll give you guys a closer look at the actual head sculpt here. And you can see he's got green eyes just like the City Hunter as well. I don't really know why they did that. And you can see the eyes there. But everything is really well sculpted on the face. It's just the mandibles, like the closed mandibles, and obviously having the open mandibles as well. It doesn't come with a mask, unfortunately. But you didn't really see him with a mask in the movie. So, bear with me a sec, guys. I'm just going to make a little pause here. So I've just basically got him in a little quick pose here, and I forgot to mention as well with the accessories, you get the Predator 2 combi stick as well. You get that with him. I forgot to mention that because, like I said, I got this guy used and the seller didn't have the combi stick in with him, so I basically didn't get a combi stick, but I already have one with the City Hunter. But yeah, you can kind of see why I don't like the open mandible look, because you've got those seam lines there, basically there and there as well. But other than that, it does look really cool, like having them with the open mandibles. But I just prefer having them with the closed mandibles. That's kind of how I'll be rocking them. Try to think what other things I can talk about real quick. Oh yeah, his trophy belt, or his trophy necklace, and obviously the one that's actually on his neck. The bone trophies are actually painted and sculpted really, really well. Very well, actually. And then obviously it goes all the way up here as well, and at the back of him. And then obviously you've got ones on his neck, where his neck guard would be as well. And it's all sculpted really nice as well. And the body just looks so glossy as well. It's got like a really glossy shine to it, which I really, really do appreciate. And one thing that I didn't like with the City Hunter in particular was this part here on his arm wasn't painted properly. It's just like completely white. But on this guy, they've like matched it up to obviously the actual skin tone, and it looks really convincing. Like you wouldn't be able to tell that it's a figure, but you can get the arm up in the same way as I've got this arm, and I think the articulation on him is really good. I just don't want to go about doing articulation with him in case I end up like breaking. But I did notice with this arm in particular, not sure with this one, it had a ratchet joint in it when I was like posing it up. It might be a ratchet, or it's just not been like posed much, because I kind of noticed that when I got them out, like some of the joints were a bit stiff. And obviously you've got joints there at the knees as well. he's get an ankle articulation, and obviously it's on a ball joint as well. But yeah, really nice detail work on this guy. Really nice. They've even like got, I think this is an armour that was on the Predator 2 as well. They've even got this piece of armour, just like with NECA, they've just repainted it to basically match how this guy looked, the Shadow Predator looked, or Snake as he's also known as. And for an exclusive, you do get like I mentioned with the accessories, you do get quite a lot of good things to like have them posed with. Especially for the price that I paid for them. So yeah, that'll do for this video on my Shadow Predator from Hot Toys review, guys. I hope you have enjoyed it and found it informative. If you've got any questions about the figure, let me know in the comments and I'll get back to you. It's always good to hear from you guys when you're asking like questions and stuff. But probably the next video I will do on this guy is definitely going to be repainting the dreads, like these little parts here on his dreadlocks, little gold parts. So I'm going to basically paint them gold, brown and silver, maybe copper as well, I'm not sure yet, but yeah, can't wait for that. But as ever, guys, I hope you have enjoyed this and found it informative. Remember to like, comment, share and subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. As ever, guys, take care and thanks for watching. Cheers, guys. Thanks.